Neoshar's sprawling cityscape stretches beneath a perpetually crimson sky, a stark, fiery testament to its existence. A constant, ominous glow emanates from distant, unseen fires, painting the horizon in hues of blood and ash. Thick, suffocating plumes of smoke relentlessly ascend into the heavily polluted air, obscuring the heavens. The rising smoke casts a jagged, dystopian silhouette against the lurid sky, a monument to industrial decay. Below, the city never truly sleeps, a restless, chaotic entity perpetually humming with a dark, unseen energy. Neoshar stands as a sprawling, dystopian spectacle, a monument to human excess under a sky forever stained red. On a crowded metro platform at night, Arad stands amidst weary commuters, his determined eyes betraying his unremarkable appearance. He clutches a worn backpack, a silent testament to untold journeys and hidden resolve. The air hums with the low murmur of hundreds of tired voices, a symphony of urban exhaustion. Suddenly, a train's piercing lights cut through the grimy darkness, announcing its imminent arrival. The approaching rumble vibrates through the platform, a powerful force about to engulf the waiting crowd. Arad, trapped in the packed metro car, is enveloped by the stale city air, a symphony of urban life surrounding him. The train rattles, a familiar roar in the endless urban symphony, vibrating through Arad and the other passengers. Suddenly, the harsh fluorescent lights flicker erratically, casting eerie, dancing shadows across the faces of the weary commuters. Then, without warning, the carriage plunges into an absolute suffocating darkness, silencing the train's rhythmic clatter. A collective, sharp gasp pierces the sudden void, a primal reaction to the unexpected loss of light and control. The gasp dissipates into an unnerving silence, leaving a palpable tension hanging heavy in the inky blackness. The metro car plunges into total darkness, a suffocating void swallowing all light. Arad stands rigid, a disembodied voice echoing urgently in his mind, cutting through the silence. The voice commands, "If you want to survive, close your eyes." He instinctively obeys, squeezing his eyes shut against the unseen terror. A strange, palpable energy pulses through the car, a chilling vibration against his closed eyelids. A blinding flash of light engulfs the metro car, momentarily erasing all form and color. An unsettling, profound silence descends, a void where the world's sounds once vibrated. Arad's eyes flutter open, revealing a tableau of frozen humanity, suspended in time's cruel embrace. A woman's laughter is caught mid-joy, a man's mouth agape, forever mid-sentence. A single bead of sweat hangs impossibly still, a testament to time's sudden, terrifying halt. Inside the frozen metro car, Arad stirs, his body unnervingly light, as if gravity has forgotten him. A shimmering, ethereal aura, a dance of light and shadow, begins to coalesce around him, otherworldly and captivating. The mysterious glow intensifies, neither dark nor bright, but a mesmerizing blend, hinting at an unknown power. Arad takes a tentative step forward, his footfalls silent in the unnaturally still, frozen world around him. The world remains motionless, a tableau of frozen time, as Arad moves, enveloped in his spectral luminescence. A vibrant city street teems with ordinary people. A woman sips coffee, a secret smile playing on her lips. A man gestures wildly on his phone, animated and absorbed in his fabricated world. A teenager, lost in their phone, wears a mask of boredom, shielding a hidden truth. Arad walks through the bustling crowd, his expression a canvas of detached observation. A subtle shift crosses Arad's face, an almost imperceptible awareness dawning within him. The city's sounds sharpen, faces around him subtly altered, as if a veil has been lifted, revealing hidden depths. In his dimly lit apartment, Arad, now understanding his new abilities, practices stopping time for brief moments. He watches a falling pen freeze mid-air, a silent testament to his newfound power. With a flicker of concentration, the pen drops, time resuming its relentless march. Arad experiments, his form becoming translucent as he disappears into the shadows of his room, a ghost in his own space. The abandoned warehouse, a decrepit cavern, is eerily lit by moonlight filtering through grimy windows, casting long, dancing shadows. Against a flickering emergency light, Arad, now known as Shade and Light, confronts a group of petty criminals, their forms silhouetted. Time itself stutters, then halts, as Arad moves with impossible speed, a phantom disarming each criminal with fluid, unseen grace. Weapons clatter silently to the concrete floor, a stark testament to Arad's swift, precise, and utterly unseen movements. He melts into the deep shadows, dissolving into the darkness, leaving the criminals frozen in confusion and disorientation. The warehouse is silent once more, the moonbeams and flickering light illuminating only the bewildered criminals. In the hidden lab, screens hum with neural network diagrams, casting a cold, eerie glow on Dr. Nero. Dr. Nero manipulates controls with unsettling calm, his focus absolute, a chilling detachment in his eyes. A sinister smile plays on his lips as he declares, "Soon, the entire city will be connected." His voice drops to a chilling whisper. Every thought, every impulse, mine. The Neoshar downtown bustles under a bright sun, a veneer of normalcy masking a creeping unease. A child, lost in play, flinches violently at a sudden, innocuous sound, their innocence shattered by fear. An adult on the pavement casts a quick, furtive glance over their shoulder, a silent testament to unseen dread. Every face carries a subtle shadow, eyes darting, betraying the insidious anxiety that grips the city. Nero's silent influence spreads like a plague, a chilling epidemic of fear seeping into every soul. Against the city's red-tinged skyline, shade and light stand silhouetted, a lone figure on a rooftop. The sprawling metropolis below pulses with a palpable undercurrent of fear, a tension humming in the air. He senses Nero's growing influence, a dark hand stretching over the city of Neoshar. The crimson sky above beats like a malevolent heart, reflecting the city's profound unease. Shade and Light gazes out, his form a stark silhouette against the unsettling glow of the urban sprawl. Nero, a shadowy figure, sits in a high-backed chair, his face bathed in the cold, blue glow of a dozen monitors. His keen eyes dart across the surveillance feeds, scanning the sprawling city for any anomaly. A flicker in time, a shadow too fast. Reality stuttering his gaze fixates on these subtle disturbances. A slow, ominous smile spreads across his lips, revealing his sinister satisfaction in finding a worthy opponent. Neon lights bleed across rain-slicked Neoshar streets, casting eerie, distorted shadows as citizens recoil in sudden, irrational fear. Through the panicked throng, Shade and Light moves, his gaze sharp, piercing, scanning for the unseen threads of deception. He perceives the insidious lies, the whispers of dread amplified into a terrifying roar by Nero's manipulation. With a chilling clarity, he uncovers the source of their terror, a subtle manipulation woven into the city's very air. A cold, sterile light bathes Nero's hidden lab, illuminating a high-tech realm of monitors and holographic projections. Nero's face, etched with grim determination, is illuminated by the glow of complex algorithms. His fingers fly across a control panel, activating sleek, black drones that hum to life with blinking sensors. The hunt begins as the drones, designed to pinpoint temporal distortions, rise to meet their purpose. Shade and Light, a blur of motion, streaks through the narrow alleyway, pursued by drone searchlights, painting fleeting patterns. A searing laser beam lances past where his head had been, a whisper of death in the grimy air. He phases, becoming one with the deep shadows of the alley, a ghost in the urban night. The drone's powerful lights sweep over the empty spot, missing him by mere inches, the chase a ballet of light and shadow. Nero's face is bathed in the eerie, pulsating glow of monitors as he activates a citywide control system. Outside, the vibrant Neoshar sky abruptly transforms, plunging into an ominous, inky blackness. A chilling sight unfolds as people on the streets below collapse, their bodies frozen, minds locked in an unseen grip. An unnerving silence descends upon the city, a stark contrast to the invisible chaos erupting all around. The once bustling streets become a tableau of frozen figures, a silent testament to Nero's chilling power. Nero watches, his expression unreadable, as Neoshar falls under his silent, absolute control. Against the blackened sky, Shade and Light stands alone atop Neoshar Central Tower, a solitary figure in the oppressive night. He raises his hands, a desperate attempt to halt the relentless march of time, his power shimmering. But his efforts falter, a stark realization as the world continues its indifferent motion around him. Nero's overwhelming control is a crushing weight, mocking shade and light's futile struggle against the inevitable. In the central tower, Nero, a figure of dark charisma, sits at a massive console, his fingers dancing across holographic displays. His eyes are fixed on a large screen, where the figures of shade and light are visible, engaged in a desperate struggle. A smirk plays on his lips, a silent testament to his twisted amusement, as a cold dread creeps into the heart. This fear is more profound than any known, as Nero observes the unfolding struggle. Nero's voice echoes, cold and precise. You play with time, I play with will. In the control room, Shade and Light closes his eyes, not in defeat, but in profound concentration. The ethereal dance of light and shadow around him intensifies, swirling with potent energy. The merging forces become a single, powerful aura, radiating from his form. His face contorts with the immense strain, pushing his limits to their absolute breaking point. In the central tower control room, a raw surge of power erupts from Shade and Light, transforming him into pure energy. He becomes a living conduit, not merely stopping time, but brutally shattering its very essence. A ripple effect explodes from his form, distorting the fabric of reality with overwhelming force. The room shudders as the very foundations of existence twist and crack around him. Nero's control, once absolute, is violently ripped apart, leaving chaos in its wake. A blinding explosion of pure light erupts from Shade and Light, consuming the control room in an instant. The intense energy engulfs Nero and his console, their forms momentarily silhouetted against the searing brilliance. The destructive force rips through the very fabric of the room, technology disintegrating into dust. Where Nero and his console once stood, only an empty, terrifying void remains. The oppressive blackness of Neoshar's night sky slowly yields, revealing the city's familiar, intense, fiery red glow. A subtle, ethereal hint of dawn now streaks across the horizon, painting the edges of the cityscape with a soft, new light. Down on the streets below, people who were once frozen in their routines slowly begin to stir, a collective awakening. Their minds, previously constrained, now unfettered, a palpable shift in the air. Confusion gives way to a dawning, exhilarating realization of freedom, a spark igniting in their eyes. The city awakens to a new era, bathed in the red glow of Neoshar, now touched by the promise of dawn. The first ethereal light of dawn paints the grimy streets of Neoshar, revealing a world of stark contrasts. Amidst the decay, resilient children play, their laughter echoing like fragile bells against the somber backdrop. Two children, their faces alight with shared wonder, lean in close, exchanging a secret that only they understand. A fleeting shadow, too swift for adult eyes, passes silently overhead, a whisper of unseen presence. The children, however, sense its passage. A subtle shift in the air, a momentary comfort in its wake. One child reassures the other. Don't be scared. Shade and Light is awake. The sprawling cityscape of Neoshar glimmers under a velvet blanket of stars, a neon labyrinth of endless progress. The very air hums with the city's pulse, a symphony of forgotten tales and persistent legends. Shadows subtly shift in the alleyways below, hinting at secrets lurking within the urban sprawl. A distant light flickers in a darkened window, a beacon in the ever-evolving tapestry of Neoshar. Unseen, Shade and Light watches over it all, a silent sentinel guarding the city's myriad stories.